Hello, people. I'm sorry.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine.
Good. I'm so happy to see you. Everybody here. Merci. Merci is a new student, but I think you know Sida and Henny, don't you, Merci?
Yes, yes. I thought Henry was the teacher because, but now you appeared and I'm thinking, put things clearly.
Very good, very good. Merci, did you know the other people in the class? Did you know Sida, Guilherme, Jamson, Henny, or no?
I know Rennie and Sida.
Okay, very good.
Not
Did you
yet,
meet
Guilherme.
them today, or did you know them before?
No, I know Sida and Rennie more than 40 years.
Oh my God, how fantastic. This is great to have classes in family. This is great.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. And we have Guilherme here. Guilherme, how are you, Guilherme? We can't hear you.
And now?
And now, yes, now we can hear you. It's your microphone that is not working.
Sorry.
Hi, Guilherme.
Hello, Nessie.
Oi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
So, Guilherme, are you still on vacation from UNB, or is UNB back to classes?
Back to classes, teacher.
Back to classes.
And
okay.
finish again. We finish again in next month.
Oh, you're finishing the semester next month.
Because when it be is a little crazy.
Yes, yes.
A little crazy.
We
The
know.
semester.
The semester was because of the pandemics, right, Guilherme? Because of the pandemics,
yes.
Everything became very messy, but that's fine. That's fine. Henny, how are you?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Henny. How are you? Are you doing? You put that you are working. Are you working, Henny?
I'm working.
You're working. Oh, yes. Where are you working, Henny?
IBGE.
Ah, you continue in IBGE. Okay, very good.
I am a recenseadora.
Ah, okay, okay, all right. Because of the census, you are working because of the census right now.
In
IBGE, yes, this month, right? Okay, okay. Sida, how is everything? Microphone, Sida, we don't hear you.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I'm on vacation, I'm fine. I'm excited about these classes because I usually study English, but I make an effort and start during some months. Then I stopped for 10 years. Then I studied again, stopped for 10 years, and now I want to make a continuing studying, because it's difficult to not have a good vocabulary, to have difficult to communicate and to speak, and I will take it seriously.
Very good, Merci, very good. Thank you. I think everybody in this class has this situation, maybe not Guilherme and Jamson, because both of them are very, very young. but the majority in this class have exactly the same problem. Oh, I started and then I stopped and then I returned and I stopped. This is everybody's story, right, Sida?
Yes.
So Marcia, hello Marcia, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Hello, people. I'm fine, teacher. I had a little vacation in July,
Yes,
but now I'm working.
yes, back to work.
The semester begins in the school,
Uh-huh.
and I'm fine.
Good, very good. Marcia, are you back in the class or do you continue coordinating?
I continue in coordinating, teacher.
Okay, good, very good. That's a lot of work.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
But I think this semester is more little.
It's the work is less. You are going to have less work.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Jamson, hello, Jamson, can we see you?
Teacher, are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes,
Teacher?
we can hear you, Jamson.
I am on desktop and how do you say providencia?
I will fix. What are you going to do? Are you going to fix your computer?
Fix webcam, a new webcam.
Okay,
Fix.
okay. You're going to fix your webcam. You are not going to open your camera today.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We try, Merci, we try to always have the camera open, but of course we understand that sometimes it is not possible. For example, Jamson today has a problem with his camera. He cannot open it. And Guilherme probably is doing something, and this is why he closed his camera. But that is fine. That is fine. Okay. But we usually try to have the camera open because it is very important that we see each other speaking. Okay. In the class, we usually have Raul also is part of is in this class, and maybe Marco Paulo will continue, but at this moment Marco Paulo is still traveling. We don't know if he is going to continue with us or not, but I am very happy and I want to welcome everybody back to classes, and I'm very happy to have you all here. It's always a great pleasure to see you all and listen to you all. Okay, so I was looking at, I got in a little late to the class because I was looking at your evaluations. I was looking at your evaluations. And as I said to you on the group, the computer is a computer. The computer does not read as possibilities like, oh my God, you put a capital letter instead of small case letter and the computer gives you wrong. But I went in and reviewed your grades. Later, I'm going to send you your new grades, okay? Don't worry, relax. Everything is okay. But what I did for us to review today is I got this evaluation and took the most difficult part where everybody made mistakes, and we are going to review this together, okay? We're going to review this together, look at it, see possibilities, and understand why something is wrong, okay? So this is what we are going to do now. Another thing, Merci, before I forget, we use the free version of Zoom, and this gives us only 40 minutes of meeting, but we can go back and enter again. So in 40 minutes, the meeting finishes, okay? It closes, and you just go back to the same link and click again and come back, okay? So we have 2 periods of 40 minutes, 2 periods of 40 minutes. So you go out and then come back, okay? Do you understand? Okay, perfect, perfect. So let me share with you what I have here. Ah, no, it's not this. Wait a second. It's not this one. It's here. All right, here we are. So first of all, did you know the story of Nice da Silveira? Yes, Marcia did. What about the rest of you? Guilherme, Jamson, Henny, Cida, did you know her story? Yes, Cida did. Nercy, did you know her story?
Oh, I read it for the first time.
Okay, so I think she is a very interesting woman to study and to have as model in Brazil, and I'm very happy that she is Brazilian. And I think her name is with an S, not with a C, Nise with an S, and I made a mistake putting here. Okay, so Nise da Silveira was a psychiatrist. I cannot see here. Who worked in the Psychiatric Center Pedro II in Rio de Janeiro from 1946 to 1974. From the beginning, her work was aimed at combating aggressive techniques in treatment of people with mental illnesses, such as electroshocks, lobotomy, insulin therapy, and confinement. She based treatment on art. She reinvented occupational therapy in her department, where before she arrived, patients cleaned and washed the institution. She created studios for painting and sculpting. Nise was an extremely important person for Brazilian psychiatry and psychology. She started with Carl Jung, and back in Brazil, she questioned the methods used at the time and was not afraid to lead a pioneer project that inspires the present work in modern institutions. Nise was born in Maceió, and she studied in a school for girls only. Do you remember in that time, the schools were divided? Schools only for girls and schools only for boys. And Nise studied in the school for girls only. But after that, later in 1920, when she graduated in medicine from Faculdade de Medicina da Bahia, she was the only woman in a class of more than 150 men. She married a doctor, Mário Magalhães Silveira, and in 1927, she went to Rio de Janeiro to live and work. In the 1930s, she specialized in psychiatry and became interested in painting and literature. She also joined the Communist Party and was made prisoner for holding communist books. Can you imagine how crazy? For 18 months. During this time, she met the author Graciliano Ramos in prison, and they became friends. Actually, in Graciliano Ramos' book, she appears in the book. He talks about her in the book. She only went back to work in 1940, and in 1944, she started her work in the National Psychiatric Center, Pedro II, where she revolutionized the way that psychiatric patients are treated in the whole world. She was also pioneer in the introduction of animals like cats and dogs in the treatment of her patients. Today, there are many doctors talking about this in hospitals, about how it's important to bring pets many times to the hospitals to make patients better. Carl Gustav Jung invited her to exhibit her patient's work of art in Zurich in 1956. She founded the Museum Images of the Unconscious in Rio de Janeiro that at this moment holds more than 350,000 works of art by artist patients. Nise's importance has been recognized nationally and internationally with medals and awards in Brazil and Europe. So she is a very big personality. Oh my God. We have 10 minutes before our meeting, our first part of the class finishes, okay? So here we have read the text about Nise da Silveira and then ask and answer questions according to the prompts. So this was a very big problem with many of you. You only asked or you only answered, and then the computer gave you wrong because you had to do both, right? Ask and answer. Okay, so we have here, why Nise important? Marcia, make the question, only the question. Don't forget your microphone, don't forget your microphone.
Why is Nise important?
Okay, why is Nise important? Or why is Nise da Silveira important? Perfect, that's great. Cida, answer the question. Microphone, Cida, microphone.
She is important because she was a psychiatrist and she had a revolution and how the treatment for the people has a brain disease, illness.
Okay, yes. Okay. Nise is important because she aimed at combating aggressive techniques in treatment of people with mental illnesses. She reinvented occupational therapy. So you can, if you are not ready to answer with your own words, it is possible to copy from the text. But you can, as Cida did, say she revolutionized the way patients with mental illnesses are treated. Very good. Another possibility, right? She revolutionized Brazilian psychiatry and psychology. So these are interpretations of the text. Perfect. We only need to be careful to use the past in our sentences because Nise does not exist at this moment, right? Because she died, we need to use the past form. So she is important because she aimed, because she used, because she reinvented, because she revolutionized, okay? Everything in the past. So we need to use the past in our sentence. So this is something that we need to be careful about. Okay, very good. Number 2, merci. Only the question, where born?
Where is she born?
Is present. We cannot use present
Okay.
because every time that we're talking about born, we are talking about the past. So we need to use the past. Let's make the question again, Nercy.
Where did she born?
Not yet. Let's
Not-
try another one. Help. Guilherme, help Nercy.
Where she was born.
Now let's invert. Remember, for questions, we need to invert.
Where was she where she was born?
No, she was born.
She was born.
We need to invert, Guilherme. Invert. Invert. The subject and the verb. Jamson, help Guilherme.
Where born?
I don't know, teacher.
Jamson. You don't want to try, Jamson? You don't want to try?
Where is where? No, I don't.
No. Henny, help. Henny, help us.
Where is she? Where born?
Invert. We continue using subject verb. No. Questions we need to invert. Marcia, help.
Where was she born?
Yes, that is right. Very good.
Where is what?
So we cannot use a present. Remember, Nessie, we have to use
Yes.
past because we are
Yes.
talking about born. Born is something that happened in the past. So we need to use a past form. And in questions in English, we always invert. We invert the subject and the verb. So where was she born? Where was Nise born? Okay, that's right.
Teacher.
Yes, yes, Guilherme.
Because we warm in the engine.
Tá aqui.
Ela tá no curso?
Tá?
Because you're Indian.
Aqui.
Warm the engine.
Dá um oi pra
Aquecendo os motores.
Yes,
Yes, okay.
okay, okay. Hello. We are heating the engines. We are heating the engines.
Into the engine.
That's right. That's right. Yes. This exercise was for you to heat the engines, and so that you have, okay, I need to study this or I need to study that. Understand? This is to help you understand. Right.
Patricia,
Yes.
could you please say the three words, the born, like that?
Okay.
The list of the three possibilities of the verb.
It's
The verb born.
because this is a very interesting question that you are making, Nessie. When we are talking about born, we are using the passive voice in English. We are using the passive voice. We are not using the active voice, okay? So when we are talking about our birth date, when we're talking about our birth date, what changes is the verb to be. Let me help you here with this. Okay. What changes is the verb to be. We are going to use the verb to be always when we are talking about born. Okay. So you are going to say, I was born. She was born. Always born, because we use the passive voice. But this is a verb that has present, past, and past participle. This is what you are talking about, right?
Yes, yes.
And the present, past, and past participle are not, we are not going to use it here. It is bear, bore, and born. Sorry. Bear, bore, born. Okay. And bear, bore, born is the active voice. It is the active voice. All right. Which we don't normally use. We don't normally use the active voice because in Portuguese, to bear means parir. We don't use this. We don't use this. We always use the passive voice. She was born, he was born. The baby is going in the future. The baby is going to be born. Always observe that it is always born. It is the past participle form that we always use. Okay?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, perfect.